Love and peace and happiness. Hey, Saggy. This is your energy reading. Some of you aren't Saggy. You say, I have Sagittarius here or there in my birth chart. This is still for you. Some of you say, I'm not Saggy because I'm interested in a Saggy person. This is still for you. Others of you, you just want to watch all the readings that I do because you absolutely love the information, the way it comes through, and you love the way I read. So thankful and grateful for you. Thank you for the growth on our channel. Let's see what's going on. And we're starting off your reading today using the evolution spread. So when I pull the spread for you, it always, the title of the reading gives some insight. And I'm just seeing a huge transformation. Like you have, I heard by leaps and bounds, by leaps and bounds. So leaps and bounds, two different ways to represent jumping. Quantum leaping, I'm being shown quantum leaping. Love and peace and happiness. I see, though, yeah, they're saying you had to exert effort for this change to happen in your life. It wasn't going to happen by itself on its own. I mean, for every action, there's a reaction, and you wanted to stimulate a reaction. And so this is what we're going to talk about. Now, the other thing I'm hearing is, yeah, this is a prediction of something that's how it's going to unfold in your life. But they also are acknowledging that different ones of you are going to be on different places within the timeline of this experience. And so wherever you're at on the timeline, you can let us know in the comments if you like to. Anything you do to interact with the video just helps support the message getting out. But we're just shuffling on camera. We like to do our thorough and full shuffle on camera, so you see the cards coming out. This is something we always do. All right, so deck's completely shuffled. We're just going to be pulling off the top, I heard. The evolution spread is a 4-card spread. But before we start pulling the bottom of the deck, yeah, the hangman. The hangman is perfect energy to go along with what I've been describing because it is a different perspective. That different perspective frees you from stagnancy. That different perspective shows you which way to move. That different perspective is going to help you make decisions, yeah, and take action and create major change, major effective change in your life that's going to lead to more peace. Yeah, and then you start the process all over again. I heard. All right, so let's pull your spread. It's a 4-card spread starting here, 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 and here. And let me just see below that. I'm going to dig a little. Ace of Cups. Wow. So part of what helped develop you with this different perspective was new love for self and in self-awareness, new love for self and in self-awareness. We're not talking about self-care. This is about getting your hair cut or getting your nails done and shit like that. This is about actually taking care of what your soul needs. Beginning to realize, like, you know what? I really enjoyed that walk. I'm going to start taking walks more often. Or, wow, I really enjoy when I read something that feeds my mind. I'm going to do that some more. Or, you know what? Eating healthier feels really good. I feel better when I eat healthier. This is like, oh my gosh, I just bawled my head off because I just realized, like, it was always about me taking care of me. Okay, all of those apply. Those are all different examples of it. Wow, with the 10 of Cups below that. Wow, so it's like you had this different perspective. That different perspective came in self-love, and it helped you to honor the love with others, okay? And also with the Hermit below that, there were things you couldn't see. There were things you couldn't see in the past. There were, and is it also, some of you, it wasn't you that couldn't see, that there was somebody that literally couldn't see shit. They were stagnant as hell. There was the Hermit energy. So for somebody, there's a Virgo there. But let's go ahead into your spread now. The situation as it exists now. You have the 4 of Cups. You know, there's somebody here that had an opportunity in their face, but they weren't paying attention because it was coming through the hand of a person. And they had made, I'm hearing they had made decisions. They made decisions about who this person was. This person could be you. You could be either side of the table in this. But there was somebody here who had an opportunity being handed to them, and they overlooked it. It's like, how are you going to help me? Or it's like, you can't help me. Or it's like, you don't have nothing to offer. This is like somebody who's looking at the surface and doesn't take time to see what's below the surface. This is somebody who's so busy in their head overthinking things that, they miss a great opportunity. Yeah. The Four of Cups is how the situation is now. I heard you've been overlooked. Yeah, I heard you've been overlooked by a lot of people. You come into people's life, you have this beautiful opportunity, you bring all this joy and just light-hearted, happy energy into people's life. But a lot of people are so caught up in their own dramas, I heard, that they can't even appreciate you. I also see that in this, you had to become picky. You decided, I'm going to stop giving so much to all these ones who can't see or appreciate me. Why am I giving so much to them? So in this, you have learned to become a little bit pickier. The minute you find out there's a lack of appreciation, a lack of acceptance, a lack of awareness, a lack of alignment with somebody, you have no problem moving on. Yeah, you had situations in your past that really did not sit well with you, but here you are, here and now. You're like, what am I going to do with what I see? What am I going to do with what I'm being given, with what I see in front of me, with what's handed to me? Yeah, you're paying more attention to how people are now. Oh yeah, that makes so much sense. They're saying that you used to fall in love with the potential. Yeah, I hear used to fall in love or get excited about or attach yourself to outcomes that were existing only in potentiality. So one of the things that lets me know is like you've realized like you have to respect yourself, that Ace of Cups that's below there. You have to respect yourself enough to understand like just because you could see it in somebody doesn't mean that that person can see it in themselves. So you just honor where a person is and allow them to be exactly who they are instead of trying to treat them or interact with them from this place of this vision that you've had, because the vision that you've had is in this 3D physical reality an illusion. It's a fantasy. Yeah, it's a fantasy in your head, and it doesn't exist in their physical reality because you can see things that are possible for this person that they themselves cannot. So let's get some more on this Four of Cups. I have my clarifying tarot. We have Seven of Pentacles, tending to your own garden. With the Tower, as you tend to your own garden, the falsehoods fall. Yeah, the Ten of Swords, final decision. No more reason to question this. Knight of Pentacles, moving on, letting that go, moving on in a steady pace towards something that's giving stability. Okay, in consistency. So you've consistently had this situation where you realize what you had to let go of. Yeah, you have been a beautiful opportunity presented in people's lives before. I hear many times they didn't know what to do with that information, with that opportunity. They didn't, I'm hearing they didn't respect the opportunity. They didn't know how to respect the opportunities. Okay. And I also see that you utilize them as sort of a gas to help you. It's like a when you're driving long distance cross country, you got to stop at the gas station that's there, right? So these people and these experiences that you've had to realize, like, that's a fake foundation. Got to move on. They were like a pit stop, like a fuel stop, because every time you let go and you moved on, it fueled you moving forward. Okay, it fueled you to go to the next point. It's like it caused you to take action in the direction in which you needed to move anyways. So let's see in our second position how the situation will evolve within the next 4 weeks. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is the card that we were just talking about here. So it looks like you're now realizing that somebody isn't responding, they're not accepting, they're not allowing, whatever it is. Let's get this clarifier here. We have building block. Yeah, this person has blockages to building, building blocks. I also hear like this person is at a beginner's level. I heard beginner's level. You're not at a beginner's level. You are not a beginner. So a beginner's level and an advanced student, they don't have any business in the same classroom unless the advanced student is giving some teaching and training to the beginner student. There's really no reason for them to study together. And then even when, let's say, the advanced student is tutoring the beginner student, that only goes on for a certain period of time, and then we got to go on. The advanced student got to go take their own classes. Hello, let's see some more with that. The King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. My word is my bond, steady, stable, reliable, true. Eight of Swords energy, focused. I'm not worried about what anybody else says. They say it's not about what anybody else says. I got goals. Okay, I stay focused. Focused on what? 10 of Cups, fulfilling relationships, satisfying. I mean, happiness at the ultimate level. Yeah, happiness, satisfaction at the ultimate level. Hierophant, this is my law. This is my tradition. This is my law. This is what I do. This is what honors my spirituality, and it honors my spiritual connection. If I did less than that, it would be dishonoring to my soul. I hear if I did less than that, it would be dishonoring to my soul. There's a situation here that will involve in 4 weeks with somebody who has blockages to building. The building with this person can only go so far because you're at different levels. There could be different goals between you, different ideas of what lies ahead. Thank you. That's what I'm hearing. Different ideas of what lies ahead between you both. And so, you just accept it. You're like, oh, well, that's not going where I'm going. So I'm going to stay on my path, and I'm going to let you stay on your path. And then, yeah, thanks. Okay, it's been great knowing you. Bye. Happy journey. All right. So someone or something that will affect the situation is the Eight of Swords. Your focus, I love the way these cards work together. Yes, your focus is what is affecting. It's a something in this case, Eight of Swords, that something is your powerful point of focus. Like you're so focused on meeting your goals, attaining the completion of what you want. Loyal heart, and it's in reverse. I didn't know this deck had any reversals, but immediately when I saw in reverse, I saw you're loyal to yourself. Yeah, you're not giving your loyalty to another. You are loyal to yourself. You're loyal to this path. You're loyal to this progress, to this evolution, the evolution spread. Let's get some more with that Eight of Swords. You have the Hermit. You consult your own spirit. You follow your own guidance. You don't need other people to hop on the bandwagon and be all excited about your decision, because you know that at the end of the day, it's your decision. Five of Cups. You make a decision and you make sure that you learn and you move on. If you make a mistake, you accept it, you deal with the consequences, and you still continue to move on. You know that there are many ways that you can learn to not do something, but you trust in your journey with the Fool, and you're ready for a new beginning. All right, we're going to try again. Eight of Pentacles, ready to go at it again. Okay, I'm loyal to myself. I stay focused on my goals. But that doesn't mean that I quit. I don't give up. Winners never quit and quitters never win. I'm going to go at it again. I know that that way doesn't work, or I know that that in the situation with that individual doesn't work, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't work. And it definitely doesn't mean that I don't work, because all I do is work, 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 work. And I'm going to keep working at this while I find another way that does work in this situation. I trust, I know I could start all over again. Pick yourself up and start again. Yes, okay, you can pick it up and start again. Okay. Because if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and start again. Okay. Let's see in the outcome. What do you have? The Queen of Swords. Boy, you going to be so quick minded. Yeah, people are going to look at you like you're a little cold as ice, but that's because you don't let emotions or anything get past your intellect. Like, even when you get intuitive hits, your intellect and reason still comes into play. Like, common sense and intellectual facts always come into play. Okay, let's see more with that Queen of Swords. You have truth be told. There it is. Yeah, you focus on the truth. The truth will be told. Okay, you're going to tell the truth. It's like, you see, you have these different experiences with different people. For some of you, this could be at work, right? But you have these different experiences. For some of you, these are different romantic partners that you've had. You've been, and this could be like a lifelong worth of dating, right? But you have met different ones over the years. And it's like, you have these experiences, you realize why it's not functioning, and you stay true to your journey. You don't let any other person or anybody's problems or any outside influence become more important than you staying true to your journey, to your mission, to your plan. Let's see, with the Queen of Swords, you have the Nine of Wands. You're so strong. You're so strong. You have no problem standing alone. Even if that means that you have to stand up against other people, you will stand your position. It's like, even if you had to stand against everybody in the room, this wouldn't be the first time you stood against everybody in the room. This is just something that you do. It's not your first rodeo. Yeah, Two of Swords, a path is blocked and there is a separation there. The moon, and when this path is blocked and this separation happens, they're going to wonder about you because you're going to be gone. Yeah, you're gonna be gone. You will tell you. It's like you speak your piece and you're gone. Oh my God! And the Ten of Wands, ending, ending, ending. I see Nine of Wands goes to Ten of Wands. Yeah, I don't even care about you seeing how strong I am anymore. Nine of Wands goes to Ten of Wands. I don't even care about you finding out how strong I am, or I don't need to prove myself to you. I don't care what you think. I'm out of here. That's the truth. That's the truth that you come to. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be loyal to yourself. You're not going to disrespect yourself or belittle yourself or put yourself down to try to satisfy another. Page of Swords. Okay, this could be about something that somebody from the past. Six of Cups. And Four of Cups. Anywhere where somebody from the past trying to reach out to you, they couldn't see you when they had the golden opportunity in their hand. You're not going back to that. Oh no, honey. You already knew this was going to happen the day that they left, the day that it didn't work out, the day you had to walk away, whatever. Peace is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, a treasure island. You are the treasure island. You're peaceful about this. You're accepting of this. You're ready for your new life. Let's get you a yes or no answer to your personal question. And we'll let the angels help with that because I'm getting to use the angels tarot. It's a Rider-Waite inspired angel deck. But let's get you a yes or no answer to your yes or no question. Formulate your yes or no question. You're using the help of your soul team to get your yes or no question formulated in the perfect way to receive your perfect answer. I only have to pull these cards once. If an ace comes out before I stop pulling, that means yes. If it does not, that means no. And it does count if the ace is below the deck when I flip it over. So I will reveal which cards came out, but there'll be no further messages from it other than yes or no. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The answer is no. At the bottom of the deck, we have the moon. The cards that came out, we have a Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Wands, Death card, King of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Emperor, Six of Swords, Ten of Swords, the Fool. The answer is no. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Until next time, let me get this business call. Hello, how can I help you?
Hello, honey. Are you married?